welcome to Be Happy, Feel Great. We have a very special show for all of our viewers today, and it's all about lifestyle changes. And I have two very special guests that have changed their life in a very positive way, and they both run B&Bs on the North Fork of Long Island. And we're going to hear a little bit about it and a special treat that they have this holiday season for you. So I'd like to welcome Alane Kelly.
Hi.
Okay, hi Alane, and Lisa Sannino.
Thanks for having us.
Yes.
Thank you, and you both have B&Bs in Cutchogue. In fact, everything we talk about today is going to be Cutchogue. And Lisa, you have Sannino B&B, a winery. Your B&B is in the middle of the vineyard,
Yes.
Which is so cool. How long have you had your B&B?
Well, we built the house 6 years ago.
Okay.
So we started the B&B then. Now I have 2 suites, and it's right in the heart of Cutchogue, and in the center of our vineyard is our home. So.
But you can't see it. If you're driving
Right.
down the road,
It
if
is,
you
yep,
get
super private.
You have to look for it. Okay, you see
Right.
a big beer keg there.
Oh, that's a wine barrel.
A wine barrel.
Oh my goodness, on the vineyard.
Just testing you and everything. Okay. No, the wine barrel is there with the mailbox, and also on the main road now, Alane, you run, you're new to the area
I am,
with the
yes.
North Fork Guest House.
That's correct, yep.
Which is beautiful, and
Thanks.
so many people drive past it and see it, and with all B&Bs, people are always saying, gee, I wonder what it's like. It's so beautiful on the outside. And I always tell people they're even nicer on the inside, okay? Can you just tell us a little bit about how you got into the business and everything?
Sure.
How long you've been doing it?
Yeah, so we're here in Cutchogue just about a year now. We bought the house in October. My husband got a job at Brookhaven Laboratory, and we were both living in Brooklyn, city people, and he got the job, and we thought, what am I going to do? I was in the marketing industry, and so it was really more of fate more than anything. We started looking at houses, trying to figure out what we should do, if I should stay in the city, and we came upon this house, 1920s house, and we walked in, and I thought this would be amazing, modern B&B, and here we are. That's how it happened. Yeah.
Yeah.
And we really love it so far. It's been really great, really nice people, and very. It's a different experience, but it's wonderful.
So you weren't, when you were 25 years old, you didn't say, someday I want to own a B&B?
No, not really.
What of that?
I've been in the hotel marketing industry most of my career, so I did have that. I think I do have a little obsession with hotels, so that kind of brought,
So the
hospitality and all that, yeah.
Lisa, how about you? Did you ever say
Actually,
something?
I did. This is a pretty funny story. I was working in human resources in baking, going for my graduate degree, and I sat down with my then manager, and she says, well, where do you see yourself in the company? Where do you see yourself, going forward? And I don't know where it came from, and I said, I see myself on a farm opening up a B&B.
Oh, wow.
And I was 25 years old when I said that.
Look at that.
And that Christmas, she gave me a book and said how to own and operate your own B&B. And I've carried this book with me. I still have it, but never thinking, I didn't know how it was going to happen, when it was going to happen. I usually have people telling us, when I retire, I'd love to open a B&B.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm like, why wait till you're retired? What are we waiting for?
Right.
Let's do this now. But always having it, in the back burner. My husband was the winemaker, so we felt like if we married the two things, that we could do this. And we came upon this land, and we bought the vineyard, and one thing led to another, and we started the B&B. And I still see my friend, who is the manager, and she still works in banking, and she comes in, and she's just in awe of, you did it. You said it, and you did it.
That's great.
So it's great.
You do.
We love it.
And look at that smile.
Yeah, it's great.
The two of you.
Yeah.
You're my happiest guests in a long time. I'm Be Happy, Feel Great here. It really is. So you're doing something that you have a passion for.
Yep.
But a lot of people think, oh, a B&B, it's easy, and
Right.
and it's not, you know?
No.
It's, you're giving up your house, you're entertaining, and some people, you know, to have weekend guests
Right,
is
your
enough for a
privacy,
long
yeah.
time.
Yeah. But it is really a labor of love, I think. You have to really love it. I really do feel that. Like, if you love it, then it's, it's
You
great.
have to-
And it's very rewarding.
Yes,
When
yes.
people come,
And-
especially they come to Cutchogue, it's so beautiful. It almost makes it so easy because they're coming and the sun's always shining in Cutchogue. I mean, all the time.
Sunniest spot in New
In
York.
New York, yeah. And
Cutchogue.
people come and they just love it, and you just feel like, wow, I'm sharing this with them. So it's
And
nice.
if anybody's watching, and if you've never been to the North Fork, you know, it's got everything to offer. Every time I go away on a vacation, and my vacation's over, I feel like I'm going home on vacation now.
Right,
we
that's
have-
what my husband says, why are we even leaving?
Yeah, you know,
Vacation spot.
it's beautiful, and then you have to think about how so many people come out and stay at places like you guys have.
Right.
And not only are you sharing your home and you're cooking breakfast and you're their tour guide for the weekend.
Right.
You know, they want to know where's the best place to go to eat, where is this, where is that,
Yeah.
and you know,
Right.
and I guess every weekend is a different experience for
Right.
you.
I really do think that that's the wave of where people want to go now, something more personalized, what we provide, I think, a little bit. Just hotels, you know, are great, but it's nice when you go to a home and you get that firsthand, like where to go. Where should we go to get, you know, the nice dinner? Where should we go to get the, you know, amazing off the beaten path kind of place? So
Absolutely.
get that.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And each place, you know, everybody's B&B is different. It doesn't look like the Hilton or the Holiday
Right,
Inn or
right.
anything else.
Everyone's unique, right?
It's unique, your backyard, your area, your, you know, you make it so special for people, which is wonderful. And I really think it's so exciting that about 3 years ago, some of the other B&B owners had gotten together, and Alane, well, you were still living in Brooklyn, you know, and commuting, you know, and we were living the good life out here, and they started a house tour.
Right.
You know, and I believe this is the third
third
annual.
annual.
The third annual. So the Cutchogue-New Suffolk Historical Council has traditionally, the first week in December, have a tree lighting ceremony. And with that tree lighting ceremony, it's just a nice event, and people carol, and it's that small town get together, and the little kids come, big kids, everybody, and I think it started with that. One of the other B&B owners, I remember, and you were pounding the pavement and trying to get the whole community behind. And the nice thing about it is the profits that you were making were going back to the Cutchogue-New Suffolk Historical Council.
Right.
So it was like this beautiful win-win situation that you created, where you open your doors to the community. Yeah, they have to pay a small amount, you know, but they get a lot for it.
Right.
Okay, and can you just tell us
Sure, there's-
what really the tour is going to be? And
Right.
let's talk this year. I'm
All right.
talking about the past, but
Yeah.
this year we have a house tour Saturday, December 5th.
Right, so there's 6 stops on the tour. There's my bed and breakfast. I will have Michelangelo's, a local Cutchogue restaurant, with our wines as well. And then the North Fork Guest House is going to have McCall's and Braun's seafood. And then Sunny Side Up is also new, and she's also in Cutchogue. She's going to have Lieb Cellars, and Touch of Venice is her restaurant.
Sunnyside is also a B&B. Okay, she couldn't join us today
Right.
or anything, you know, so we have 2 people here.
And we're each going to have
And-
live music, which is something new that we're adding on this year. And I'm going to be doing a Toys for Tot drive, that all the presents get distributed on the East End for children.
Wonderful.
8 Hands Farm is a family-run farm. They'll be there. I mean, one of the stops. Borghese will be one of the stops. It's one of the wineries, the oldest winery, the first winery, really. And then, of course, the Historical Society for the tree lighting. So they're going to follow a map and go to all 6 stops.
Treat the Historical Council will have dessert.
Right.
We'll have hot
Refreshments.
cider.
So nice.
We'll have all the things that, as people go to the other 5 places during the day, and it's starting to get dark, we'll have the potbelly stove going to keep them nice and warm,
That's
and
great.
just finish it up with a nice desserts.
I mean, we have a lot of people that look forward to this, and they
Yeah.
come in groups, whether they come as couples and they're dragging their husband along, but the husband gets into it at some point, or, you know, a ladies' day out before the holidays to celebrate.
Get you in the spirit of things, right?
Yeah.
The spirit of Christmas, yeah.
Oh, isn't
Yeah.
that?
Yeah.
I think it is probably one of my favorite events in the area, and I've lived, you know, on the North Fork for quite a few years now, and there's a lot of different activities that take place, but the time of year that you guys do it, and like I was saying before, for anybody who's you know, drives past, okay, Alane, your place used to be Andrew's Legacy.
Yep.
Okay, people might know it as Andrew's Legacy B&B. And for years, when we lived there, we used to go back and forth. And my wife one day had an opportunity to go through the house and see it. And she just came back, and it was so exciting. And they were so nice, and I got to see the bedroom, and I got, you know, and this is the type of thing that people could see. But not only can they see it, they could have some spirits while they're there and sip on the nice wines that are offered. They could have some stuff from some of the finer restaurants that are out in the Cutchogue area.
And it's
Yeah.
nice because it's all local, too. It's really a local event, which
Yes.
is nice. All local wine, all local food.
Yes,
And
yes.
all the local businesses that participated, too. So even after the tour, you can go to the different stores, Phoebe and Belle, and, you know, we give a discount of that, too, so.
Oh, isn't that nice?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're talking about the town of Cutchogue, okay, some of the different
shops.
merchants and the
Yeah.
shops that are there.
Offering
If
a
you come
discount.
out for the
Yeah.
day, you'll be able to get a discount,
Right.
which is really nice,
Yeah.
too.
We are also highlighting 3 women-owned businesses in our homes. So the North Fork Taffy is one, North Fork Natural is the second one, and Blooms by
Bloomstress.
Design is the third business, all women owned and run. And they'll be in our house, and they'll be, you know, whether they're sampling whatever they sell, or, you know, selling whatever it is that they have as well, and kind of highlighting
So it's all
Cutchogue businesses.
local North Fork Cutchogue stuff
Yes.
that'll be there, and you can get some samples of
Right.
it. Meet the owners of the
Meet the owners.
company. And what were the 3 again? North Fork
North Fork
Taffy?
Taffy, North Fork Natural,
Yep.
and Blooms by Design.
Okay, okay,
Those are the 3
great.
businesses
Okay,
that are going
very
to be in
good.
our homes. But there'll be other businesses that are offering discounts, you know, after the people take the tour.
You know, and Cutchogue is just one of those towns that sometimes people from Brooklyn or up west, you know, they think of Riverhead or Greenport. Mattituck is the big one in the middle. And Cutchogue is just that little charming, you know, oh, wow, there's the diner and,
Right,
you know,
Yeah.
some pretty churches before you know it. And just to see this, these are cards, by the way, if anybody could see it. You know, it's kind of like this here.
Right.
But it tells you the different places, and these are being distributed all around. Now, if you want more information, you could go to Lisa's website.
Sannino Vineyard, and just click on the events page, and then it'll bring you right down to where you can purchase tickets.
Okay, so how about if you just spell Sannino
Sure.
for them?
Sannino, Vineyard, VINEYARD.com.
Okay,
And
and
then
then
hit on the
it'll take you
events
to the events page, and it'll show you how you could purchase tickets. Because if I remember, this event has been sold out every year.
It does, it gets sold out, you know, by Thanksgiving, we're already sold out.
Okay, but if you're watching this after Thanksgiving,
You can
give it
always
a
give us
shot
call.
anyway, you know.
Try.
It's, we don't want to say, you know, but you should act if you're thinking about going. And we were talking about it before, and just what a deal it is, because you could go to the house tour. The food is just delicious.
Right.
Okay, a touch of Venice, great Main Street in Cutchogue, you know, just some nice things. Michelangelo's, they're in Cutchogue, they have other locations.
And runs.
Prawns for seafood, just all my favorites.
Yeah.
You know, I eat from them once a week, and can't say how good everything is, but it's part of it. And then you could sip on some of the wine. Of course, there's soft drinks if people
Right.
don't want
Yes,
wine.
yes, of course.
Okay. By the way, we do say, just be careful when you drink and drive. And there is a service called the North Fork Designated Driver.
Right, which is great.
Which, people could look up online also if you're looking to have somebody drive your car and safely get you back home or pick you up and take you out for this day or any other day. And it's just a nice service that you could look into. But that's what's nice. So if people are coming around, they could have that, then they could just see this inside and tell us the way you guys decorate, okay? Go to their
So,
websites,
yeah.
go to the website, look at the rooms, look at the interior, and how do you go, once Thanksgiving comes and you start decorating?
I start decorating before Thanksgiving, but I take everything out and kind of go through everything and kind of reshuffle things around and kind of make them look fresh and new. A lot of silver, a lot of gold. I have a theme in my den with the Christmas tree, and just switch it around.
We
But
try
it's
to
beautiful, you go all out, okay?
Oh, every room is
Every
decorated.
room
Every
is
room. Down to the
decorated, the
bathroom is
house is
decorated.
open, bathrooms, all the
Kitchen,
special
the dining
stuff.
room.
Yeah,
Yep, and both the suites are decorated as well.
Okay,
A lot of greenery from outside comes in.
And of the three B&Bs, we all have a different style.
Right.
So we all, one might be more country, one might be more elegant, or one might be more Tuscan, but we all kind of do something different, so everyone can see something different, a different design.
and you must be getting so excited this year to decorate for that
Yes.
first Christmas, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely, yes, yeah. We always had, the Charlie Brown tree in our condo, so this is a little different. Yeah.
No,
She has to
you're,
get shopping.
Yes.
yeah, and then with the other locations, they're all decorated, and the other B&B, and Eight Hands Farm is pretty cool too.
Oh, yeah.
It's a great stop, and the owners will be there on premise to talk about the food that they have and the vegetables and things that they grow and the animals that they
Animals.
raise.
Their story is pretty amazing too, the way they came out here and what they've done for the community, and just really talking about how to have people think about where their food is coming from and how it's made and all that. So
Right.
they have a really good story.
And for those people who don't know about it, it's on Cox Lane. You drive past, you see the sheep and the pigs, and
yeah.
everything is right out there, besides all the chickens and all the
Right.
eggs that they
Yeah, and
have.
the
They have
For
so
fresh eggs
many.
are blue, for that, they're very unique, yeah.
She does have a little farm store
Yeah.
that she sells.
Yeah,
Also
she sells
her
wool,
wall.
and she sells wool for sweaters
But again,
and different
it's that
hats.
whole country theme
Yes.
and Cutchogue, and you mentioned before, Lisa, that Borghese was the first winery, and
Right.
they're the ones that started this out here back in 1974. It was the Hargrave Farm, and Louisa and Alex, they planted those first grapes. If it wasn't for them, you might not be out
Yeah,
here
Right.
with your B&B,
Right.
You might have had the B&B because you always wanted it, but it might have been up in Northport or
Right,
somewhere.
right.
So it's amazing the area that we live in and the history and everything, and to take the entrepreneurship of you guys and give back to the community and offer an event like this, and I'm sure it's just once a year because it's so much work to really do it,
Yeah,
right?
but I enjoy it. We enjoy it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's great. It's just
Really
great to
great,
give
yeah.
back to a community that we love, and it's our home.
right. And the Toys for Tots thing, I think, is wonderful, that.
Yeah, that's
Tell
always
us
a
more
great
about how
thing,
that's going to work, is it?
So basically, everyone comes with a present, whether, it's for a boy or a girl. We'll have a box decorated on my porch. You put them, in the box, and we'll make sure that they get distributed to families in need on the East End specifically.
So are you going to be helping distribute them too? Do you get
Oh,
into that?
Joyce does that. Joyce owns the Farmhouse Bed and Breakfast.
Okay.
And she is, I guess, their ambassador, because she'll be doing that.
She'll be doing it.
I'll help her.
Okay.
She'll be doing that.
Now, she'll be collecting also for it, or it'll all be at your house?
It'll all be at my house this year.
Okay. Now, can somebody just drive to your house and put it there, or do they have to be part of the tour?
No, they could bring it. The box will
Okay.
be there, so,
Okay, okay, great.
yeah, we won't say no.
Okay, good, good. Well, again, Sannino's B&B in Cutchogue, and
Yes.
you're on Alva's Lane. Alane, you're on the main road, so yours is
We are,
easy.
yes.
Okay, but for people coming that, somebody might be watching the show and they're from Garden City and they've never been out here before.
Right.
You're going to give them like a map or something?
Right, so when they purchase their tickets, everyone gets sent a map and which stop to go to first. And then they'll follow that map through until they end. Everyone's going to end at the Historical Society at the end for the tree lighting.
Great,
So,
great.
like all the
So look at
details.
directions. Yeah, and it's very
So-
easy out.
Directions.
So
Yeah.
you'll have it staggered, so
Yes.
some will start at your place,
Yep.
some will start at yours, some will be over at the other
Right, because there'll always be a
B&B.
nice even flow instead
Because
of.
you don't want to have
Right.
100 people in
We
one
want everyone
shot.
to enjoy their time.
Great.
And if they're coming with a group, it's probably good to like have, to carpool, just to, all come together. But it's very easy, as you know, very easy. There's 2 roads really out in the country. So it's not like
Absolutely.
they'll get lost.
And it's all in Cutchogue, so
all in
it's very
Cutchogue, yeah.
simple.
Now, look, if there's somebody that just wants to call and ask any questions or
Sure.
anything, what's the best way? Who should they call?
Yep, so they call me, and it's the number 631-735-9024. It's on the flyers, it's on the website, but I can answer any questions.
Okay, so let's say it again real slow, because I don't know if
Sure.
we have your number there.
Sure.
631
735
735
yep, 9024.
9024.
Yep.
Okay, and Alane will be able to answer your questions. You could go to Lisa's website if you're looking to buy tickets. And the flyers, posters like this, flyers that are a mini version of it, they're all being distributed all over the North Fork right now. And an interesting thing is you guys have these really cool lawn signs that look similar but a little bit bigger. And if you live on the North Fork and you happen to pass one of those, that means that's one of the locations of the tour.
One of the
Yes.
stops.
So they'll all have that just to help you out. So if you're passing by, well, if you're on Alvarez Lane, you might not see your B&B, but you probably have
See the
one
sign.
right there. You see the sign, or if you're passing through town at the Village Green, or if you're on Cox Lane and you pass, Eight Hands Farm and all the different places, they're all there. So that's really a great, you guys really market this nicely, and I guess after 3 years, you really have.
Got it down to a science.
Yes.
You do, yeah. I think it's just so exciting, though, that I'm talking to 2 people that run B&Bs, and you're doing it, and you're doing something that you love doing. There's not too many people that, how many people do you hear that
It's a privilege or
have
a fortune, yeah.
yeah, people have
That really
jobs and
do
they,
this,
Very lucky.
man, I hate my job, I hate my boss. You hear that all the time, and you guys you're your own boss.
Right?
You probably work a lot more than when you had a job and worked for a boss.
Right.
And
Absolutely,
people
yeah.
don't realize, how much. Plus, you guys have the vineyard and
Right.
tasting room in Peconic, and
Yeah, we're all trying to keep up with Lisa, yeah.
did you start planting grapes in the
Yeah,
back?
I'm thinking about it, yeah. Yeah.
Now, what about gardens?
Yeah.
Chickens. I know a lot of places have their own eggs and things.
Yep,
like
we
that.
have chickens. We have chickens, we have a little backyard garden.
Okay. So you're not only are they getting a nice breakfast, but
So they're getting fresh eggs
you
from
could
the
actually
hens.
have them help
Yes.
you pick the eggs that morning.
I think they like the fact that they're getting fresh eggs. I don't know if they're going to go as far as getting the eggs.
Okay.
That would be nice.
Yeah. Well, just getting it fresh.
Fetch your own dinner.
And by the way, some of the places that we were talking about, Eight Hands Farm, they have dozens of chickens there.
They really
Right.
do, yeah.
They're very big, and it's great because people come out,
Oh, definitely. They come out for the farms and.
For the
yeah,
farms,
For the
it's
farms,
not-
they really do, and just
the country.
the country, and, you know, all the farms have their own story too. They'll tell the different farm stands, and it's really nice what they grow, and it's, you know, it's so fresh. It's right there. They just picked it that morning, yeah.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely. That
One of my
farm to-
first days in Cutchogue, I went to a farm, and a woman came out, and she had a kale. It was like this big, and I didn't even have to ask her, did you just pick that? Because it was so obvious, but it's, yeah, it is pretty amazing when you know that they just picked it.
And it's that whole farm to table. you know,
Exactly,
that's-
yeah.
That's like what people are looking for when they come out here and everything.
Yeah.
It's great.
And just like with your B&Bs, how many rooms do you guys each have? Like
We
four?
have two. We have 2 suites.
2 suites?
And I have three suites, so they all have a bathroom and a bedroom, yep.
So really, you know, somebody looking to come out to a B&B, they can't just drive out on a Friday, stop at your place and say, you got a room for me. You know, they're probably booking
Yeah,
Well,
do
they
you have-
can,
way.
but they're not going to get a room probably.
Right.
Yeah.
Can't
You really
start
have to,
hot,
you really have to plan ahead and book way in
Right.
advance, you know.
Right.
It's,
especially in the busy seasons.
busy
You know, the
season.
summer and the fall are
Yeah.
probably our busiest weekends. Even throughout the year, I'm open all year round, and weekends are busy. You know, midweek in January, it's open. They could do that.
Oh, okay, okay. Especially during the kind of winter we had last
Oh, my
year, if they have to bring their snow shovel though.
Right.
Well, look, I am just so excited that I had you guys on the show today.
Good.
I think the Cutchogue Holiday House Tour, which is going to be Saturday, December 5th, is just going to be the best one yet.
Great.
I'm thrilled that you guys do this, and so is the rest of the community.
Thank you.
Okay, so anybody watching, let me get that number one more time if they
Sure.
wanted some information.
It's 631-735-9024.
9024, okay, and the website they could go to buy tickets.
SanninoVineyard.com.
Okay, there we go, okay, and just when you go, check out the websites for both B&Bs, and I think you're going to be very surprised how beautiful everything is, okay?
I appreciate that.
Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks for
Okay, Alane.
Thanks. Nice to
Okay.
meet you.